Boo. Haha, did I scare you? Did I scare you? Ah, with the yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to How Do I Climb the Beanstalk? Oh, it's going to be an elevator. No, it's circling around the helix, which I described in so many different ways in the last episode, which was part 64, but now we've gone all next gen. And it's part 65 time. Well, we're going to climb up into the kind of food haven that is the Sky Garden. Well, this cloudy climb, actually, isn't it? Now remember that, because, as I said in the last video, that's the same name as my favourite minigame in my favourite Mario Party. Mario Party Advance. I really do like that game a lot. Pretty rainbow. But we're up here in this. Even though it's a totally different colour, it kind of reminds me of, like, Inside the Moon in Majora's Mask, because it's just this big, round, happy haven where something threatening's probably going to happen. Right? Can something threatening happen? Oh. Okay, it's got another screen. That makes sense. Right, and now stairs as well. Ew, it looks like you fall through these. Scary. A lot of people as kids, they wanted to walk on clouds, but I never thought that was possible. I always thought, well, you fall straight through. That's stupid. And I couldn't take that one episode of Noddy seriously either, because he walked on a cloud. Are you a man named Mario? Or did you not make one puff machine? What possessed you to do that? You completely ruined my plan to cover flower fields in clouds. You see how we're going to turn this up? I can already see what he looks like. That boring enemy which just has health for no reason. Like, that is going to be our boss. Just a big version of it. Now they want to punish Spike. Funny how Spike was the name of the Wrecking Crew guy, because now there's a Wrecking Crew stage in Smash Wii U. It's just been confirmed. But yeah, we're fighting a massive version of one of these as the boss. And it's got 60 health. And I've heard it is a challenge. But we'll just have to see exactly how it goes. Huff and Puff. I suppose it makes sense for him to be that brown cloud. Fireball Storm! Yeah, 7. Ah. So once you hit it once, it brings out a whole load more enemies. But at least they can be finished off quite easily. Still, the more targets I hit there, the more targets I'm not hitting with him. Maybe not. Master Huff and Puff, I wish to Bubble Mario 2. Permission to attack? Why, of course you can, son. Take him. And 2 at once. Press A repeatedly. 4 damage. Could have been a lot worse than that. Now, why do you 2 get to survive, but not the others? Oh, he gets to hit as well. No, he's eaten them. He's eaten them and they've recovered 3 health. Now I see where this is going. Right, so from here on out, I'm just going to save the Fireball Storms for when there's another enemy present, because then I can wipe them all out with a single storm. Mind you, I'm doing that anyway right here. You can't eat them to recover if they're not there, but somehow these 2 always manage to survive. I don't really understand that. But yeah, I have been quite worried and apprehensive about this boss for a while now, because I've been told he's a challenge and you need to figure out exactly what to do to beat him. I did it. Still took 3 damage, of course, but I did it. Right, so Star Storm to take those out. I actually called it by its real name there. Good God. Him. Star Storm! Right, so that will defeat those 2 at least, but produce a crap ton more, which I can defeat here, but will 2 survive again? I'm not sure how those 2 are surviving. Am I just not hitting them at all, or the 2 just come out by Master Huff and Puff being hit? I think the latter's probably more likely, actually, so there'll always be something for him to eat. And that was my last Starstorm until I can charge up another. But there I took no damage, which gives me a little bit more happiness. This is like the only match where I'm actually relying on my special moves. Oh, he's eating them right. So I can just not have to worry, just jump on it and do 6 damage. Almost at the halfway point. Like, this attack will take him down to half health, but then he'll heal back up again. Leaving. So yeah, like Lackluster does damage and then Huff N Puff just recovers it. Uh-oh. Has he got his own Fireball Storm? Leave him to me, said Alfonso. Alright, this is just the same as before, except I didn't manage to guard it that time. Yeah, like, what's gonna happen if I need to heal? Will he just, like, heal himself and hit me and everything? Okay, I cannot jump on that. I'm just gonna focus so that I can get a Fireball Storm to use in situations like that one. Now, I've got the Fireball Storm, I just can't use it yet. But I can hit you with a Spiny, right? That will still hurt you, even though you're, like, blazing mad. Yes, that's right. Deal with these two first, and then we'll see what the real threat, Master Huff N Puff, can do. Yeah, guarding those two little ones, very interesting, because if you can get the timing right, then you can not take damage from them, but if you want to guard yourself from that attack, then it means hanging in there a bit longer. Right, I'll just jump on him for now. I hope I can get the timing right. I've been very lucky to hit a flying enemy with that attack so well. Oh, this is the last Spiny Surge I can do. Oh, that's a problem. I'm going to need to heal FP, like, now. In fact, I kind of need to heal everything. Health and FP, so I used up that milk thing, didn't I? So, not milk, I'm not sure what it is actually, but just, I hope I have something that can heal both HP and FP the same. Oh, I have a life shroom. That could be definitely useful. That restores the FP. No, I can only restore FP, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring back all of Lackluster's flower points. I was trying to remember the actual term. And then I will be willing to let Mario die at some point. Oh, only a single target? I don't understand. I shouldn't have saved that attack for the boss itself. But yeah, I'm willing to let Mario die because then he will come back to life with the right amount of HP. Still does 3 damage no matter what. Mind you, 19 health, he's almost gone. But if Mario dies, he can come back. So I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I was told to fear this boss, but it's not going too badly actually. There is a trick to it, obviously. You've got to learn how to deal with these enemies that fly out of him. But they're not that... It's not actually that scary of a boss. But, oh well, 8 HP, so that electric attack can definitely finish me off. But, while he's charging like that... Oh! If he's got 10 HP left... Start off with Fireball Storm! He's got 3 hit points left. So, Lackluster, would you do the honours, sir? Hit all of them with your Spinies. And there he goes. Was that it? Or will there be a little more to go? I'm not quite sure, but we got the star point. I cannot lose. Squish, squash, squish, squash, squish. Like a whoopee cushion, just squashing it. At least I didn't do the farting sounds to go with it. Yep, that was the boss. Been dreading it for quite a while, but that went down fairly easily. I did not need to heal my HP at all. I did need to heal my FP, but no, that was quite alright. And speaking of quite alright, look at this little gentleman we're going to be reviving here. Is there anything around? Nah, just revive him already. No. That's the wrong jingle. We're not at that bit yet. You've got the wrong reindeer! Merry Christmas! Oh, look at his face. Oh, he's so proud. I've taken you out of flower fields. Right. So, between Chapter 6 and Chapter 2, which was worse? I mean, Flower Fields looks nicer, but actually the desert wasn't too unentertaining, but Flower Field... I guess deserts I set my expectations low and it only slightly exceeded my expectations. While for Flower Fields I set my expectations fairly high and they were truly shattered.
Hey, Twink, you know the sneaky parasol I got on that quiz show? I can change to someone else when I use it, right? So, don't you think I can use it to get out of here? Yeah, I bet you can. Why don't you try it out? Press B when facing whoever it is who you want to transform into.
Right, Pete's just got a whole lot more strategy. But yeah, I would say that on the whole, Chapter 6 was actually the worst chapter of the game. But Chapter 7... See, I know this game has an ice world, it's on the map, and some of the NPCs in the game mentioned delivering a letter to an ice person. So, you know, it's gotta be next. And I've been looking forward to the ice level ever since I learned it existed. It was probably in the middle of Chapter 2 when I looked at the map. So I'm glad that should finally be coming up. Ice levels are obviously hit and miss in games, but I think this one is going to well and truly hit. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it in particular, but I have a feeling it's going to be more fun than Flowerfield was. Say, I heard Kimmy Cooper's building something big above Peach's castle. I bet it's a secret weapon designed to beat Mario. So, now we're playing as one of these things. This random spiked Koopa with Twink following behind it, kind of blowing our cover. But we can use that to finally get through this door. Can you even believe that is Peach? Oh, this bit from episode 1, right? Or is it? Your spotlights do nothing. Oh, quiet here. Me? Nervous? No, not me at all. You surprised me, that's all. Okay, I don't think this is the corridor from the very first episode after all. It's been like a year since I've recorded that now. Oh, Castle Key, fantastic. I even, recently re-watched a bit of part 1. I'm not sure why I ended up doing that, but I did, and I thought, God, I've changed so much. I totally forgot that was actually a failed recording, and I was acting as if it was real, which I even admitted in the video. No point in lying. If you're pretending to reenact something, then just do it. And I don't have anything to put in here. Just that Cooper saying it. No, I don't have anything to put in there. But and I was using the snowball as well, but the audio sounds different. But, whatever. It wasn't bad, if I remember. Now, meanwhile, that's where we found Tubba Blubber last time. Not Tubba Blubber, it's a Clubber, or whatever it is. Just a massive Spike ripoff. Not like Alaska Spike, the new Super Mario Bros. Spike. So many different bloody spikes in the Mario universe. So, is it actually the front door we're going to unlock then? Yes we are. But then again, the castle is floating in the sky, so we can't go any further. That's a regular thing. But if I wake you up, will you send me back? No, it's just napping. Phew. So, yeah, we can't just go back to the Mushroom Kingdom by exiting the building, but it's nice to be outside regardless.
It seems to be locked. You can't open it.
I would have thought it was in there. Well, I guess we need somebody else to give me the key then. Or I can transform into you and then probably still be unable to open the door. Or is this just to... Oh, right. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that one at the top of the stairs. They didn't necessarily need the big one that ate the cake I baked for it. No, this will be good enough. He moves very slowly, but then again, so does Peach, and so does everyone that doesn't have a spin badge or a Lackalester to ride on. Yeah, I always miss the spin badge, speedy spin badge, whenever I play as someone that's not Mario. I just feel like I can do it, but I can't. Patrol, very good then. You can pass through. I will not hit you with my mace! My large, ominous mace! Which I used to think of as the best, like, market compared to the cooperative and Spa, because they actually had prices I found affordable. But I've warmed to the co-op in recent times, and I've only gone off Spa. I'm shoving off. That's like something I'd say. Don't goof off either. You're on thin ice, buddy. Oh, sorry, mate. I better not smash that with my mace. I guess the main reason I like mace, besides affordable prices and like the what was I gonna say? Well, the fact that there's a robot called Mace, that always helps. There's no robot called Cooperative, although that would be hilarious. And Spa, which would just kind of make sense. There's a Spam, but not a Spa. Right, so we're going even further. That was the corridor from the first episode, but we have gone beyond it. As this random clubber going bouncing into the club, get up the stairs and go for a rave lake. Oh, very Chrono Trigger, just crossing the bridge. What you up to? Entry is prohibited for unauthorized people, but I guess you're already up here, so it's too late. It's a stupid restriction anyway. Cammy Cooper, I was considering, like, transforming back into one of those grey things, but I've triggered this now. It pays to expect the worst. Absolutely, affirmative. You're right, Cammy Cooper. Meh, I can walk somewhat fast. Yeah, you there. Yep. You're doing a fine job. I've just been sleeping. Keep up the good... Wait, something's weird about you. You smell too nice. No, that's just my hair. Can't you see how much it's like waving in the wind? You just tried to zap it with lightning. Guards, all of you, catch this little runaway and take her back to our room. Oh, and I almost got away with it too. Right, nearly got to the proper centre of the castle there. Well, not the centre. This is her castle, remember? Like, this is actually Peach's castle we're in. Oh, we're still in Flowerfield. Well, that was quite fun anyway. What a pleasure meeting you. My name is Clever. I read it as Kevlar, which is like one of the hardest metals out there. Thank you for saving me. Huff and Puff is gone, so the flowers in Flowerfield can live peacefully once more. Yes, they can. I feel that if you hadn't come, Flowerfields would have never seen the light again. Now that there is only one of us star spirits still trapped, just one more, Mario. No, if you can use my power, you can continue to fight. By this point, I'm more interested in just having an extra unit on the FP gauge, because that means one more Star Storm. Because now we got 6. I can do 3 in a row and also use timeout, which stops time. That actually sounds pretty good. I can stop time. Why can't I just, like, do that in the overworld and then just, like, break into Bowser's castle? I suppose I still need to get into the sky somehow, but, like, freezing time, that's a useful ability, which I should be able to use in my day-to-day life, now that I'm like Doctor Who. He can't stop time, but he can travel. Congratulations, young Mario. You saved the Star Spirit. Because of your efforts, Flowerfield is beautiful again. Hey, I can see, like, Spike's girlfriend. Thank you, Mario. It was worth living so long to meet a man of your stature. Please come and see me again. I'll be looking forward to it. Alright, so I'll just speak to that little lady there and then we'll call it a day, shall we?
How are you doing, Lester? Are you becoming a better Lakitu by helping people?
Darn it, I told you not to call me Lester. God, you never listen to me. Even my cloud's angry. That's why you're so cute. And on that romantic note, we're finally done with the flower fields. In the next episode, we're going to try and find a way to that ice world or just do some side quests. Ta-ta!